Phaneric wall of the small intestines. So first you'll need to know the four tunics. So the mucosa, the submucosa, muscularis externa, and serosa. Then if we look at each individually, on the mucosa, it has villi. Within the villi, you find lamina propria in gray, you find a capillary bed, and then you'll find a lymphatic dead-end capillary called a lacteal. Each villi is covered by simple columnar cells, and you can see the blue goblet cells among them. When you go down between the villi, you find the intestinal crypt that's producing new simple columnar cells that move up and get sloughed off the tip of the villi. And you also find enteroendocrine cells producing hormones that affect the digestive system. The mucosa ends at the muscularis mucosa, two thin layers of smooth muscle. Then in the submucosa, you'll find blood vessels, you'll find lymph vessels, and the yellow that you see is the submucosal plexus, the nerve plexus that's found in this area. Within the submucosa, if you were in the duodenum, you would find Brunner's glands, also called duodenal glands. And these produce alkaline mucus, and it has a duct that opens up between the villi, putting that out into the lumen, covering the villi, increasing the pH of the acidic chyme that's coming into the duodenum. If you go down about nearly 20 feet, you'll find the ileum, and then in the submucosa of the ileum, you'll find a Peyer's patch.
Nearly 20 feet?
The small
in the
intestine
intestine,
is
okay.
20 feet. So
Near the
at
end.
the beginning, you have the Peyer's patches. Go down to the end, you have the ileum. At the beginning, you have the Brunner's glands, and then at the end, you have the Peyer's patches.
Okay.
And these are big lymphoid nodules, germinal center, looking for anything that might try to invade down and get into the underlying area from the mucosa. So these really come from the submucosa, but they push all the way into the mucosa. Then for the muscularis externa, the circular layer, the longitudinal layer, and then between them, the yellow that you see is the myenteric nerve plexus, controlling these muscles. And then the serosa is just simple squamous epithelium and connective tissue and blood vessels in that.
So what we need to know, sorry.
This is what's usually torn off on the slide.
The blood vessels, the vessels and the nerves, well, we need to know that on this plaque, or not for this one?
You don't need to know them. You know that this is going to be part of the hepatic portal system because that's where the vein is going to go back to, whatever. Go back to the liver. All of the blood from the digestive system goes to the liver. But I've never even thought about asking that. If I would throw that in, it would definitely be extra credit.
Okay.
All right? Feel better about